game isn't there. It's because of game capture. Game captures don't work. Stupid idiot. There we go. Hey everybody, check it out. We're space trucking again. I just can't help myself. Alright, what are we doing now? We are posting this everywhere. Everywhere where they'll let me. I gotta start cleaning up these channels that I'm in, because I don't watch half of these guys because they stopped playing Roblox or they stopped being family friendly. And in the hour, I gotta find some new ones, because most of these guys also don't allow for self promotion in their discords, which is a bit of a shame. Oh man, it is not looking good for Forkin, guys. It is not. Guys, what am I gonna do? Where am I gonna haul to? Hold on, let me see if I can drop off. We're gonna go do like a little scouting mission real quick and see if it's actually safe to bring my stuff over there. Where is it? I might have to just, can we just eject this stuff into space? Yeah. I'm not too torn up about it because it is free. But let's dock up and we will check out what's going on. Yeah, I haven't played this game in a while. Luckily, it doesn't delete anything if it's not used for too long. Let's go check it out. Because we don't need to know if they're fighting at all. We just need to know if they are camping the spawn. If they're camping the spawn, we're gonna find out really quickly. But otherwise, it's not that big of a problem. Because that's pretty much what our hauler is made for. It's made for going as fast as possible and breaking through those kind of blockade lines. I just need to know that it's happening before I do it. All right, we only got one guy here. And he's not in this system. Or at least he's not around this planet. So it should be fine to jump in here. But we gotta hop over to HQ and see if he's hanging out around here. Hey, Roblox noob, how's it going? We are, in fact, in space. All right. Oh. Well, there it goes. What the hell am I supposed to do now? Where am I supposed to haul to? Ah, right there. Asan. It's back. Okay, we're so back. Never mind. Let's go check out what Asan is up to. It should say it's capturable in a it's an outpost right now. So there could be somebody currently doing something with it. Let's head over there. Is this live footage of Amazon delivery? It's pretty much like what is it? Our role as a hauler is to take from these core systems, these green areas, which are like the main HQs of Horlick and Star Empire, and then we're just bringing them to these orange systems that have anything that isn't a fortress. So I forgot to slow down. And as we do that, they'll level up a little bit, and we'll get some money. So it's pretty much just Amazon. If you want to join, feel free. This game is not the most newbie friendly, but it does have a tutorial. And if you've played games like Galaxy or Eve Online or other open world MMOs, you'll feel not at home. But it's got all your space classics. You can do some space mining. You can do some space shooting. You can do some space hauling. I'm usually partial to the hauling or the mining. And there's a bunch of different chips to choose from, which is what I like about this game. All right, we are here. So this it's on is not being attacked. I don't think it can be attacked right now, which is awesome. Yeah, I was hoping somebody would join in really fast so I could get them to. Oh, does this place not have a dock that I can easily get to? Bunch of different chips. No, bunch of different ships with an S. It could be though. You could play this game while eating a bunch of different chips. Nobody would stop you. Do they have cool ranch Doritos? They do have blue ships, yes. Or really, they could be whatever color you want. With the power of customization, anything is possible. Right, let's dock up here, and we are going to bring out the bigger ship so we can do some hauling. We have finished our scouting mission. I was taking a look at the what is it called? The EOS, which is the higher version of the, or actually I think it is. Let me check real quick. Ships, sort by type. Vesta is the one I was looking at. It's the other version of the Kodiak, but this one has hauling and it's much bigger, which I like. How much more hull points does it have? It has 4,000. This one has 4,000. This one has 850 shield. This one has 1,250 shield. Deflection of 1. And armor rating of 3. 1, 3, 7. And 6. So it's about the same in terms of durability. But this one has how many cargo capacity? 8. And this one has, of course, 0. It is not a hauler of any kind. It's a higher version of the EOS and then the Cronus. All of which are minor hauler combos. Let me see if I can find any cargo. I don't think they usually offer them at these. I think they offer them at the military places, which is not over there. But we might as well check. Yeah, the ship we're flying right now is the Astero, which is a big bulk hauler. We haul a whole bunch of boxes. It's pretty fun. Right now we are trying to grind up to the Galaxy, which is an even bigger hauler. And eventually, once the next update comes out, the Conquered Frontier, that will give us the what is it called? Andromeda, which is another level higher than the Galaxy. I think this ship right now carries around 20 boxes. Yeah. And the Galaxy carries 30, and the Andromeda is going to carry 48. Skeptical Ghost Hunter title? It shouldn't be. Let me see. It should have updated on Twitch. If it didn't, I can fix that really quick. Yeah, okay, it is broken. Alright, why is it broken? Alright, let me fix that. Starscape. Yes, I hear you. Alright, there we go. Now it's fixed. Go away. Alright, where are we going to? We are going to Planet 4. Yeah, we might not be able to do much damage, but we can take a beating. Holy moly. Alright, there we go. Yeah, the title is fixed, hopefully. Otherwise, I'm going to be quite sad. There we go. Okay. What is this? Let's go check out what this is first. Because if this can give us a warp speed blessing, that would be kind of huge. Or a speed blessing, or a blessing of any kind, really. I'll be happy with anything. The only thing I probably wouldn't be happy with is damage. Because I don't really need damage. Hello. Fire rate. Okay, not exactly what I was looking for, but hey, we don't we don't look up our nose at any blessing. Lest we be destroyed by our own misfortune. Let's cool off on the jets. Let our energy regenerate. Okay. And figure out where the hell we are. Deliver. Boom. That's an extra 1.4k. And wait for 40 energy. Oh, yeah. I should probably, while we're waiting here, I'll repair. Because I am missing a little bit of hull because I upgraded it. There we go. Yeah, because I found out I don't actually need that much to get myself Galaxy. All I would need would be the uh all I would need would be another 50K, which is around what would it be? It's 1.4 or 50 divided by 1.4. That would be 35 trips. With this speed that we're doing these, wouldn't be too bad. And we could also do some other things. Oh wait, I gotta also change my screens. Hold on. All right, there we go. Those are all fixed, and now people can join. Sorry about that. I usually use Restream to change my stream title, but I guess I streamed too early after changing the title and it didn't have time to update. Probably my fault, but I won't blame myself. Because I never do. I'm just that good. Yeah, because we only need around 50. We only need around 50K more or less because we have about 220,000 in the clan bank. So we'll take that and we'll buy ourselves a Galaxy, and then we'll keep hauling, and any money we make after that point is going to go back into the clan bank to buy whatever other crazy ship we're looking for. Um, where am I going? Oh, that guy. That guy had somewhere to be. There we go. It's hard to see where I'm going in this game. There we go. And go to Asan. Huge. Yeah, other than that, there's not really a whole lot of ships that I'm looking for. Because I know the next, there's a, what is it? They're also, along with the Andromeda, they're releasing a bunch of other haulers and miners. Like the Juno, which is going to be the new hauler miner combo. And that one is going to have as much mining power as something like a Yukon, but without the buff that the Yukon gets of having 125% mining speed. It's going to have, I think, about 75% mining speed, which ain't bad. Especially considering that it has a medium mount for any gun. So you can put a medium railgun on the top of your mining craft. So if anything anything tries to get you, you can take a pretty decent bite out of them. What else? Yeah, they're also releasing the next level of stealth freighters, or stealth and combat freighters. So one of them is going to be a syndicate. Because the Juno is a mining guild one, and the Andromeda is a uh, trade guild one. But the syndicate came out with two new ones. I think they are I don't remember exactly what they're called, but they are all about fighting or being stealthy and also hauling. So there's going to be a lot of haulers, which makes sense because they're also coming out with player stations. So you're going to need a lot more hauling. Yeah, let me see. How much money do we got in the old thing? 209. And I think a Galaxy does cost 299, 999. And we might just be able to buy the resources we need for it. Because let me see, how much does it cost to craft? I imagine it costs a pretty significant amount. Actually, no, we couldn't craft it because we don't have the recipe for it. We're not high enough with the trade union. That's a shame. Galaxy, Galaxy, Galaxy. Uh, actually, not that much compared to like the Astero. Yeah, it's got 1,000 more of everything. Or no, it's got almost double of everything, but that's not that much. I have that amount or pretty close to it. So all I would need would be the red and blue Narcor and the blueprint. But I don't have either of those. And it's pretty hard to get them. Because to get the Galaxy blueprint, I would need to get to a pretty high level with these guys. Yeah, I would need to get all the way up to max level, 4,500 standing. And that is tough. That's a lot of missions. But as you can see up in the upper left, we are currently doing some where our hauling is upgrading the station so that eventually you can also see there, I think it says it would be contested in 5 hours. So in 5 hours, the surrounding factions, the Cavani and the Lucentian Federation, those are going to be able to attack this area. So we are trying to upgrade it before that happens so that they're not fighting like a piddly little outpost. They're fighting a stronghold, which they probably would still be able to fight, but it'll put up a little bit more of a fight. than the other one. It's not, but and either way, it's not looking good for Horlikin right now in the current state of the galaxy. You can see they're kind of compressed in on all sides, and they don't really have any capturable territory. Bam. I feel like this game is pretty tight in all of its effects and graphics and stuff like that. Like there's nothing that looks scuffed and half baked, which is awesome. The only thing I would want in terms of graphics would be a first person for these bigger ships. Because I would love to have like an interior view at the front here. Because you definitely have those on the smaller ships. All the smaller ships have the uh the first person view. And with haulers, it doesn't really matter if you have less field of vision, because usually with like fighters, you want to be able to see all the way around you because you're in combat, and with miners, you have to see all the way around you because you need to tractor beam the ore. But with haulers, you're really just kind of going in a straight line, and it kind of adds to the what's it called, the effect of the aesthetics of being a space trader. Which would be nice. I feel like, yeah, in a game about hauling, it's like trucking simulator where you just got to have the most immersion possible. That's why I liked Galaxy so much. Is the ships in that game were much bigger than the ships in this game. Like what is it? The D class was like the size of an entire station. Um, but they also had lavish interiors, especially the what is it? The luxury ships and the hauling ships and the mining ships. Like the one of the older D class models had a like a full kitchen, and it had a TV room. Like you had a feeling that it was something that was supposed to go out into deep space and for like months at a time, even though you weren't traveling that far from your own station, because if you did, you were about to get jumped by some ghouls. But it gave that feeling, which is all that really matters. This place also was a spice platform. Not really many places where I could trade spice, even if I wanted to. Like I could maybe go up to Trade Union and go somewhere like Nadode, I guess. But other than that, it's not. I don't think it's very efficient to trade spice. But I don't know. Uh, uh, yeah, because if I did, I would need to trade somewhere far from. Because I think the price of spice is based on how far you can fly with it. Like if you fly from somewhere like here where it has pink spice, you can fly all the way over to somewhere like here where they don't have any access to pink spice and they only have red and green or red and yellow. Uh, I don't know if that's more efficient than just what we're doing here, where we take supplies to bases. Because they do have some perks are based around uh spice. Yeah, spice buying. The price of spice is reduced by 2% per level, which ain't nothing. That is 2% more money in my pocket, and that adds up over time. And there's also the other level of which is space selling. I need a little bit more in this. Does hauling count as industry or does it count as commerce? I think we need to do missions in order to do commerce, which is a strange way of going about it. Uh, or we need to do some space hauling. You know what? Let's go get it done. Some space hauling. Uh, where would we space haul to though? I want to trade somewhere in this inner system, I think. I think it would be a good idea to start somewhere like here. And then go up to somewhere like here. Without tolls. Yeah. All right, let's go. And we'll try this out. And if this doesn't work, then we'll stop. But I hope this is worthwhile because I do have a bunch of perks in this, and I would like to get them to do something. Because what is it? What we're doing currently sacrifices a bit of money to get standing, which I don't really need. I don't need standing because I already have everything I want from the Forlican Empire, which is really just the cheaper relay jumps from the military. Everything else is fighter blueprints. Yeah, it's all military craft, and I don't really care about that. I am not a fighter main, that is for sure. Because I mean, I really could just leave Forlican. That is the only reason I'm staying with it is that I can do this easy hauling and I get the free jump points. I don't even know if you need to be aligned with somebody to do their trading. Because if I untrade, I could probably trade with if I got a little bit more standing with them, I could probably trade with the Lucentian and Cavani people. And right now, that might be a little bit of a better option. Do I get any downside for leaving them? Like, do I lose a bunch of standing or something? Or is it just I keep it all and I just don't align with them anymore? Because not having Cavani and Lucentia be my enemies would be quite nice. Ugh. All right. I think this is our last stop here. And it's 7 jumps to Aramoth from here. So that should be a good amount of distance for the spice to become more valuable. And I am praying that it will be more valuable. Because otherwise we're wasting our time. I mean, it's not a waste if we have fun. And it's not a waste if we learn something along the way. So let's really hope it's not a waste. Otherwise we really messed up. All right. So we are here, and we want spice. So we're going to find it on this planet over here. Planet 1. Okay, there's our spice platform up there. Let's go check it out. Because I know the most valuable spice is like the white or black spice, which is all found in wild space, but there's no way in hell I'm going to wild space. All right, spice purple. $6,600 is how much we're spending as a buy-in. Because this is definitely a longer trip, but we can also get the spice once we get over to Aramoth, and then we can bring that spice back. So we're doing kind of a round trip instead of just a one way. But let's hope this is like doubling my buy-in money. Because if it is, that could be worth it. That is a lot of money. Uh-oh, there's a person here. Let's be a little quick with it. Goodbye. Let's hope he's not going the same way as us. Last thing I want to do is die with all this on us. Hey, okay, we're good. This game makes me nervous. Sometimes. I think in Unsecure we don't lose our ship, which is what I would mainly be worried about. So we do keep our ship, we just lose everything on it. So that would be our rail guns, or our coil guns, and our afterburner, and our 2 hull mods. Which didn't cost me the most. I think it cost me like $30K at the most, which is a non-insignificant amount, but it's not mind-breakingly awful. A lot of games have been getting updates or are going to get updates. Yesterday I was looking at I wanted to play a bunch of stuff. Like I wanted to play some Barotrum, I wanted to play some Quasimorph, I wanted to play some of this game, but I don't want to do anything before the update comes out. Besides, I guess just grind for money in this game. Because usually, or some of the games that or most of the games that I play have like local save files. So once the game gets updated, those get either deleted or become outdated, so you can't play on them. Which ain't great, but uh, try and make the most of it. All right, last stop. Now let's see. I think it was around 6,000 something as our buy-in. So let's see here. Go over to the industrial place. Either that or we got to go to somewhere commercial. Oh yeah, lighten them up. Don't mess with me, man. I'll mess you up big time. All right. He buys it for 330. All right. So it is a waste of our time, guys. Hold on, I gotta kill this guy, I think. All right. Boy, come here. There we go. Yeah, this is 330. So wait, what sells for a lot here? Uh I don't know. What does sell for a lot here? That was the price we bought for it. But we're at least 4 jumps away from anywhere. Like we're right in the middle of where red spice is common. So why is it worth the same as right where purple dust is common? That is quite strange. Like, is it way faster to go here? No? Hmm. Alright. Well, that's a shame. I thought that would be a lot better. Especially with a perk that like gives you more money for doing it that way. Alright. Back we go then. Sorry guys, I thought that would be good. I'll play an ad while we're going. Just to fight off an ad at our least convenient moment. It'd be cool if somebody from the old clan would join. I don't think I've seen some of these guys in quite a while. Regulator 5, I think, is zombie. Wreck-It Nick, Don. These guys' tenures are all a year long. I have not seen these guys in a while. Whoa, that warp kind of drifted a bit. Discord. Yeah, this is hold on. This is the ship that they're coming out with right here. Trade Union Freighter. Oh no way, they sell stuff. Let's see what they're selling. Yeah, this is the Andromeda. We could buy coil gun. Okay, it's just a bunch of hull mods that we don't really need. Cool that they sell stuff though. I guess it's kind of like Arcane Odyssey trade union or uh trade ships in that way where you can jump onto their ship and you can trade with them. They have a in that game they have a nasty habit of kidnapping you if you try and jump onto their ship though. Yeah, this game's pretty fun. Hopefully some other people agree because if nobody joins this stream, I might have to end it early. Ooh. Yeah, because there should be what is it? There's another 10% off freighter sales. I think I should probably get that. That's a what? So that's around 3,000 reputation I would have to get with trade union to get 15% off freighter sales. I don't know what 15% off freighter sales means though. Does it mean like if I were to buy a freighter, I would be able to buy it for less? Because if so, that's not as great as I thought it would be. But if it is like something like what is it? If you uh, if you're buying something for a freighter, like you buy like cargo, and that's 15% off. That's really good, especially with trade union cargo, which is like $100 a pop. That would be a pretty massive increase in money getting. Because then you could go what from uh, harbor down to Kavani territory really quickly. That wouldn't be too bad. Try and be friendly with everybody. No point in making enemies. Yeah, since this game doesn't have like a central Discord uh or like in-game chat, it's pretty hard to discuss what the hell's going on. But enemies are so easy to acquire for sure. Sometimes you don't even have to. Sometimes you don't even have to try. They just kind of appear. Um, yeah, because you're not able to like centrally chat with everybody unless you're like at the Citadel. I guess that's kind of where everybody hangs out. But other than that, there's not really a place you can go to chat with everybody about the state of the universe. So interactions with human beings can be a little bit interesting. Uh, Let me go to here. can kind of have that feeling of two travelers seeing each other on the same old dusty trail. Or it's somebody robbing you blind for everything you have, which is less ideal. Back to the grind. Man, I was looking at all the uh I was looking at all the, what are they called? Nah, there's a there's a Cavani guy here. Luckily, I think I'm faster than him, and if not, I have a lot of hull. Um, but what are we? Squad invite from him, sure. Oh, he left. I just went through a whole range of emotions there, from getting attacked. Oh, he went off to. All right. I don't know what he's doing. He went from attacking me to giving me a party invite, so I'm not sure what he's about. Yeah, it's pretty hard if you're attacking us just over the course of one system. Like you're right at the very end trying to blockade a system. It's pretty hard to keep us from getting to where we need to go. We have a lot of hull and a lot of speed, at least for a ship of our size. Maybe if you had some friends with you, you could do it. Let's head inside real quick and check out our mining situation. Okay, because I think the best miner we have right now is the Badger, which isn't great because the Badger is just a little guy. Let's see here. Yeah, because right now we got the detonator, which has a much higher ore per minute. I don't think the detonator deals any damage, which is tragic. Because it'd be awesome if like the detonator was some kind of insane mega weapon. Where if you got kind of too close to a mining ship, it could turn over and hit you with a quick detonator, and you would just be toast. Because this thing can blow apart entire asteroids. I feel like it should do a little bit of something, you know. Let's head over to Beta, and let's see if there's anything over there. Or actually, no, we are in contested right now. Does that mean we get better loot in asteroid fields? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why he sent me a party invite. I don't know if he just wanted to know where I was or what. We are here. Holy moly. Cavani Ace Destroyer. Okay. I am not going to stick around here very long. I think it's telling us to go to the ring. pirate squadron here. What? Oh. Man, why do I always have such bad luck when I'm mining? All right, let's head over to Planet 5. That has 2 asteroid fields. I just want to find out if contested systems give less ore than unsecure systems. Because if not, we'll head over to an unsecure system. I can lose this thing 1,000 times over and lose 0 money. Reknite, Rek, Coralite. Okay, none of it is superior in any way. All right, let's head over to beta then. And we'll see what's going on over there. We're doing a little science trip right now. We're trying to find some superior ore. Let's head over to here. Should be an easy start. Because I think they did an early change where now drones are items, so we no longer have our free scanning drones, which is tragic. But I also don't know how much they cost. Oh my god. I just can't get away from enemies. There's too many. Let's see if there's anything over here. Alright. Looks like nothing. Never mind. Let's head over here. It might be over, miner guys. Pirate fleet. Oh my god. Is every single system infested with pirates? Crime is rampant. And this is just right next to a core system. It is not looking fantastic. All right, there's pirates here as well. Let's go to planet 8. I think that might be the only one without pirates. Unless it's just because it's unsecure and it just means there's pirates everywhere. All right, let's head over to the ring. So there's nothing here. And I doubt there's anything in the ring. I mean, I've been surprised before, though. Hello. Nothing. There is, I don't think there's any superior to anything. Let's stop right here. I kind of messed that one up. I've not done any mining in a quick while. Oh man, the detonator really does have a long fire rate. But man, how I wish you could have the detonator on a bigger ship. Like I would be totally cool with not getting any ore through like the beam and having to collect it all manually via tractors, but getting a huge increase in ore production. Because I definitely like the active mining playstyle more than the AFK one, where you sit in a core system and just mine inferior coralite for 10 hours. Because that sounds kind of boring. I don't know if this is the best use of my time, but it's fun. Yeah, this definitely brings me back to something like Galaxy mining in that game. I feel like the D class will always be my favorite spacecraft of any kind. It's like a capital class ship that just is made to swallow asteroids whole. And that would be freaking awesome in this game. Having a ship big enough that it just eats asteroids and consumes them. That would be pretty cool. Because we have big big miners. We have the Yukon and we're about to have the Juno. But it's just not the same as something that big. But I can dream, I guess. But guys, I think we might be washed. I don't think anybody's gonna wants to join the stream. So I might have to end it early. I thought people would be a little bit more hyped for Starscape, but I think it's just me. Let's head over to Planet 2. We can drop off our ore. All right. Man, this thing's brisk. All right, let's set ourselves down and despawn. Drop off all our loot. Where is the green terminal? There it is. Store it all. Boom. All right, done. We went up an extra 10K, which ain't bad in terms of profits over an hour. Yeah. Thank you. Custom banners. Some of them I don't think the clans are even real. Like I think they're just made so you can make a funny billboard, which is fair. All right. But yeah, I will see you guys around. We're gonna raid Bella, hopefully. And if not, it is truly over. Yeah, I'll see you guys around. It was fun, even though I was having fun alone. Goodbye.